You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my choo-choo, choo-choo. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
Hey guys, and welcome. Today's video is going to be a fun weekend reset where I'm sharing my meal plan for the week, my grocery hauls. We're doing a little refrigerator and pantry restock, and I'm also going to be sharing a couple of fun recipes. So I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you're new, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button. Let's jump right into today's video. All right guys, the first thing I'm going to start out with today is going to be my meal plan for the week. And I'm super excited just to get back in the hang of like a really proper meal plan, because I feel like for the longest time I have a meal plan, but it's kind of like a loose meal plan. If I want to change things up, I do, and then I end up running out of groceries every week on like Wednesday, and groceries are just so expensive, and so I want to make sure that I'm being really intentional with my meal plan and really planning out the week. All right guys, so this is my meal plan for the week. This video is going to be filmed, today is Saturday. We just got home from Whole Foods, so I'm going to share with you my Whole Foods grocery haul and also my Costco grocery haul for the week. And then we're going to be making chicken tacos tonight and Mexican street corn. But I'm going to share this recipe in today's video, the Mexican street corn, and then also tomorrow's recipe, lemon oregano bone-in chicken thighs with salt potatoes, green beans, bruschetta, and mozzarella. So I'm going to share those two recipes, and then also I'm going to be making this later tonight because this is tomorrow is Father's Day. I'm going to be making my husband a peanut butter chocolate lasagna dessert. Yeah, so he loves anything chocolate peanut butter, and I'm not a big fan of chocolate peanut butter, but you know, it's Father's Day, so I'm going to share this recipe with you, and then everything else, you'll see all of the ingredients of the grocery haul, but it's just nice to have it written out like by the day. And so I've got breakfast for the kids, and then the lunch that my husband and I will eat, and then lunch that my kids will eat, and then dinner for everybody, and then down here is like snacks. And I just want to say, you don't have to go out and buy some fancy meal planner or meal planner sheets or, you know, download people's printables. I did this with a piece of paper, a ruler, and a couple different colored pens, and just made it my own. And I love doing it like this because this is how I used to do things when I was little. My dad actually like taught me when I was little how to make my own spreadsheets, and we used to do our own chore charts and stuff like that. I love going back and just like doing it old school like this. We have everything in the world at our fingertips now when it comes to anything, and I'm guilty of buying every planning thing there possibly is because I love to plan, but I also just love a good old fashioned paper, ruler, and pen. Anyway, I did, talking about not buying stuff, I did buy these on Amazon. I bought these actually for my daughter's homeschool so that she can start using these because they're like dry erase. But I'm going to start putting the meal plan inside of this. It's kind of hard to do with one hand here. Yeah, we'll do it with two hands. And then I bought these little hooks to put on the refrigerator, and that way I can just hang this up so that my husband and I can see what we're eating. There's no question about it, and I'm not gonna just change it up. All right, so let's get started on today's video. It's gonna be super motivating. We're gonna do 2 grocery hauls, restock the refrigerator, and get cooking and cleaning. All right guys, so first I just want to share with you our Costco haul, what we got at Costco before we went to Whole Foods. So we did get a huge bag of frozen broccoli, frozen blueberries, frozen mangoes, and frozen strawberries. We eat a ton of smoothies, 2 big 10-pound bags of all-purpose flour, Huge bag of steel cut oats, huge bag of quinoa. You see me using quinoa a lot. My husband got these cheese wheels because he loves them and my kids love them too for a little snack. Huge block of cheese. We do make a lot of quesadillas and I make like homemade mac and cheese for the kids, so this is great for that. And then big huge package of butter. These are like the protein pancakes. My husband makes those for him. There's 3 things of milk in here. And this is a apparently vanilla bean infused maple syrup. So we'll see how that is. Never had that before. Pasta. There's 6 bags in here, so that should last a little while. My husband did get 4 of these Oatly milks. We keep trying to ditch the oat milk and ditch the Oatly for our coffee, and then we just keep going back to it because it's just very good. This is a huge bag of rice, 20-pound bag of basmati rice. So I'm excited to have a big stack of that. Sponges, you can always use those. Annie's snacks, the little cheddar bunnies, and we really don't do a ton of crackers and snack stuff like this, but it is nice to give the kids, you know, a snack like this once in a while. So the bunny grams, the cheddar bunnies, and then huge thing of organic eggs. And then my daughter is working on a puzzle here. Let's see. So toilet paper, paper towels, and laundry detergent. I've never used this one before. I always do 7th generation, so hopefully I like it because it's a big thing. So it gives us a good head start before we go to Whole Foods. All right, guys, so let's jump into our Whole Foods grocery haul. So we definitely are always getting tons of berries, but now it's berry season. So the strawberries are so much better. So 2 of these. We did get blackberries, blueberries. Where's the rest of my fruit? Over here. Pineapple, bananas, red peppers. We eat a ton of red peppers in this house. 2 big bags of apples and 2 bags of Brussels sprouts for that salmon dinner. It's going to be really good. Tonight, I'm going to be making the Mexican street corn. Potatoes, cucumber, lemon, limes, onion. So the lemon is going to be for the lemon oregano grilled chicken that we're making for tomorrow. Limes are going to be for the corn and the tacos that we're having tonight. Green beans, mushrooms, and then we did get a lot of dairy stuff, even though we loaded up on dairy in that Costco haul. We're kind of going crazy with the dairy lately, but sour cream, the cotija cheese, gorgonzola, the mozzarella balls. It's going to be so good. All right, so the almond milk pudding is going to be for the chocolate dessert that we're going to be making for the Father's Day dessert. I'm going to share that in today's video as well. The whipping cream, because of course I need to make homemade whipping cream or homemade whipped cream instead of buying like Cool Whip or anything like that. I love to just make it homemade. So much easier and like no ingredients. It's just this and a sprinkle of powdered sugar. Cream cheese for that dessert as well. And I also need some because my daughter's birthday is going to be on Friday. So I'm going to be making her birthday cake. So I needed to get 2 of those. Blueberry muffins. We obviously gave the kids each one. Well, we kind of all shared before we left Whole Foods today. Flour tortillas for the tacos. A baguette for the bruschetta tomorrow. And then over here, got the buns, the English muffins for the breakfast sandwiches, coffee, of course, sugar and chocolate for the desserts I'm going to be making for Father's Day, my daughter's birthday. This little pink sugar here, I'm going to put that on my daughter's cake. My son actually opened this in the store. That's why there's a little bit out there and he spilled it all over. Baking soda, our favorite jam, our favorite almond butter, the tahine for the corn, olive oil. I always just get whatever olive oil is on sale, especially lately. If you notice the past couple years, olive oil is like double the price. It's not just $1 or $2 more, it's double the price. So this one I think is normally like $18 and it was on sale for $13, so that was a good deal. Granola. These are like the quote unquote healthy Oreos that I'm going to use for that dessert today as well, the chocolate peanut butter dessert. And we're doing quite a bit of meat this week and fish. We're trying to do, well, we're not trying to do, my husband is counting his macros and we're just trying to eat a higher protein diet for the next couple weeks and start some new workouts and things. So 2 of the bone-in chicken thighs, 2 of the regular chicken thighs. This is 2 small, I think like 4 or 5 ounce salmon fillets, and then 2 of the, oops, upside down, and then 2 steaks, perfect size there. And then for the breakfast sandwiches, we just like to do the Applegate chicken maple. So good. And then our dish pods that we use. If you've watched my grocery hauls, you know I always get like these 4 things. These are the dish pods we use for the dishwasher, the dish soap that we use for dishes, and then my favorite all-purpose cleaner, 7th generation, and then we needed soap. The Dr. Bronner soap. I don't just use this soap for my kids. We use it as well. So I use this on my face, and I have for years and years now. So I always use this as like my face wash, and then I use really good like serums and creams for moisturizers. But I always used to spend so much money on skincare in my 20s. I always would just try all different things and spend so much money on face wash. And once I just went back to basics and used just like an unscented bar soap with barely any ingredients, was when my skin just kind of like cleared up and kind of went back to normal. But I feel like so many people spend so much money on face wash, and good old-fashioned bar soap does great. And then these 3 things were from Publix, things that they do not have at Whole Foods. So my super toxic toilet cleaner, they don't have that at Whole Foods, too toxic, but I love it. Keeps the toilets nice and clean. Our Nespresso pods, of course. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm a total coffee addict and I need ground coffee and espresso pods to be happy lately. And then of course, diapers. So I am gonna get started on putting this away, and I still have to put away my Costco haul. These are the bags that we put our cold stuff in because we do have to travel a little bit to go to Whole Foods. Let's see. So yeah, I kind of just threw all the Costco stuff in here to put away. But my pantry's looking pretty good. Just needs a little bit of a refresh. And then same with the refrigerator. Well, I guess we didn't have that too much. We just kind of have stuff thrown in here. So I'll take everything out and get it good and organized.
Long time gone, turning heads left, right. So damn done, taking this back bite. No, you can't cover this up, you're already stuck. Oh, before long, you're gonna get so tired, you gotta get out.
All right, guys, this is going to sound kind of funny, but I honestly feel like taking the time to organize your refrigerator and pantry is actually such a treat, which sounds kind of funny. Like, how is that a treat? But you know, when you have kids or if you are someone who just has a really busy lifestyle, sometimes just taking the time to actually clean and organize something can just uplift your mood so much, especially throughout that week. And I'm telling you, like, if I go to open the refrigerator or the pantry and everything is just in its own place, it just feels easy to pick up and start cooking. And then I'll just be happier and in a good mood. So to actually take the time to do this is almost like a form of self-care because, you know, for me, I'm with kids all day, every day. And a lot of times, you know, parents, you get in a bit of a rut. And I always feel like the way out of any rut is to just find things in your home or your space that you can organize to just make life easier for you. So, or even if it's just like organizing your purse or your car or anything like that. Like the minute something's organized and clean, I just feel like, oh, I can breathe and it puts me in such a good mood. So like I said, this really was a treat for me to go through and organize the refrigerator and the pantry. All right, guys, here's just a little clip of me making dinner. So I wrote chicken tacos, but I'm really making chicken burritos, if you're paying attention to that. And then we're going to make the Mexican street corn. So I'm going to quickly share that recipe. And then I'm going to make the chocolate almond butter dessert. I'm going to share the recipe for that. And I kind of try to make it a little healthier than the actual recipe that I found. So I'll share how I did it instead. And I think it came out so delicious. All right, guys, so for the corn dish, all I did was add a 1/4 cup of mayo, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, juice from 1 lime, and then a little bit of tahini and garlic powder. Added that and mixed it up in a bowl. And then just boiled my corn, although you should grill it. Boiling it is okay. And then I just buttered the corn and added salt and pepper, and then dipped the corn in the sauce, and then topped with the cotija cheese and the tahini. And oh my gosh, this is the perfect side dish. All right, guys, next up I'm making the almond butter cookie crumble layered dish. I don't even know what to call it. The original recipe was called like peanut butter lasagna, but I changed it up so much that it didn't even have peanut butter in it. So I always kind of do my own thing, but I'm going to put the recipe for this in the description box below. So check out the description box if you really want this recipe.
Come and save my soul. I don't care for you and me. I don't mean to start a scene.
And guys, like I said, I will put this recipe in the description box below, but I just want to say some of the ways that I made it a little healthier was making my own whipped cream instead of buying Cool Whip or just, you know, already packaged whipped cream. You know, you make your own whipped cream by just heavy whipping cream, you know, whisking it with a mixer until it has a stiff peak and adding in just a little bit of powdered sugar. So much easier and barely any ingredients. And then I use this almond milk chocolate pudding. I'm not sure that it's healthier than regular chocolate pudding, but you know, it still has sugar in it, but I don't know, felt a little healthier. And then also the cookies that I use, instead of using like regular Oreos, I use the Nature brand Oreos from Whole Foods. So, you know, a little less ingredients, no high fructose corn syrup, stuff like that. And then I used almond butter. That's a low sugar almond butter instead of your regular peanut butter. And the regular recipe called for topping this dessert with like hot fudge and peanut butter cups and all this extra stuff. And it honestly didn't need any of that. I just topped it with some of the remaining cookie crumble. And I'm telling you, this was like my husband's favorite dessert ever. It was so good. And it was, you know, a little bit healthier than the original recipe. So I just always want to remind people, like, just because the recipe says something, you don't have to follow it to a T. Make it your own, substitute things to make it a little healthier. you know, and just try to do your own thing in the kitchen. All right, guys, next I'm just picking some oregano and thyme for my herb chicken. I'm making the simplest dish ever, and when it comes together, it's so perfect. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna make a super easy summer Sunday dinner. I'm going to do lemon, oregano, and I did get a little bit of thyme. Lemon, oregano, thyme, bone-in chicken thighs. So I'm just going to mix a little olive oil, salt, pepper, lemon, herbs, and then rub it all over the chicken, grill it on the grill, super easy. Potatoes, I'm just going to boil them and then add salt into the water. And then to finish them up, just put butter all over them, a little salt and pepper. And then the green beans, I'm just going to saute them with a little butter, salt and pepper. Just keep everything super simple. And then I'm going to make a little bruschetta to put on some toasted baguette, put it on some crostini. I'm super annoyed though because I forgot to get garlic today and I had to throw out my garlic last week because it was like, I don't know. I keep it in the fridge and it gets like a little, like almost moldy. So I had to throw that away. So I'm going to have to use garlic powder for my bruschetta. So all right, it'll still be good. But yeah, so this is gonna go all on one plate together, and then I'll add the little mozzarella balls to go with the bread and the bruschetta, and it's gonna look really cute, easy, perfect little dinner. So what I want to say here is I feel like we tend to, like everybody tends to overcomplicate things in the kitchen. You know, if you can just go back to as simple as possible, like I really just thought, okay, chicken, some sort of potato, some sort of vegetable, you know, throw it all together, make it simple, salt, pepper, butter, a couple herbs, you know, it doesn't need to be some drawn out, take forever recipe. Like really simplify things in the kitchen. And when you do that and you end up creating food that everybody's gonna like. My 2-year-old likes it, my 4-year-old likes it, my husband and I like it. It's not like I'm making, you know, so many different dishes where I feel like with kids, a lot of times I fall into that trap of, okay, this is what my husband and I are eating and this is what my kids are eating. And so I'm trying to make more dishes like this that just, I know everybody's going to eat and enjoy.
I should be, 'cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be. Acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you made it to the end, that's so awesome. Thank you. I hope you guys are having a great summer, and I will see you next Sunday.